Oh boy, here we go. Man with a plan.
Man with a plan. Welcome to Power Bourbon, and it's that special time of year, and I'm not talking where I get a haircut, which happens just as frequently as what we're going to talk about today, which is Valentine's Day.
Aww.
Yep, which is why, you know, she's wearing red. She's hoping that she'll get a Valentine's Day present. We'll see. I don't know. It depends how tonight goes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know I was up for a challenge here.
Yeah, always. So, you can tell the story.
I don't know if there's much of a story. Well, I wanted to get you a Valentine's Day present.
Yes.
And I wanted to get you bourbon.
Which,
Like last year, I got you a Peerless bottle.
Yes.
If you remember that. Barrel selection, and it was like mint julep thing. Anyway. This year, I was kind of slacking a little bit. Didn't quite know what to get you, but I still wanted something to be a surprise. So, can I get it out?
yeah.
Wrapped up present. Surprise! But I've already poured it, so we're going to taste it to get your honest opinion before you look at the bottle, and then we can reveal what it is.
Sounds good.
So, I had gotten a little email from Total Wine, and they were advertising that they had highly rated bourbons. So highly rated would be like above 90 points for under $30. And I was like, oh, this will be great. We got to give this a try. I'm just going to go pick something that I think might be good, and we'll see if it's any good and if it was worth the under $30.
Which also let us know in the comments below if videos like this should happen more frequently, where Heather just runs off to the liquor store and randomly buys me a bottle of bourbon, and then I decide what I think blind, and then we reveal what it is and see if I'm close or far off or what. Be good palate training.
Okay.
So.
Well, either way, this will be a fun experiment.
Yep.
Well, you can see how I did.
I'm excited.
I don't even know because I haven't had this before. I wanted to make sure that I was trying it with you. And I have the description handy that we can read later, right before we open it up. And like I can tell you what they rated it at. I can tell you a price point before opening it.
Well, we know it's under 30.
Right, but in case anyone wants to know. I mean, it could be like way under, like
Fair
$10.
enough, yeah.
Or like $29.99.
True. So, all right.
Let's give it a try.
Sounds good.
I'm excited.
Ooh, not a terrible nose. So it's younger. I can tell that because you get a little bit of the grain notes from the corn.
Well, I'm getting some oak, some barrel
There's
nose in there, which is kind of nice. It's definitely light.
Yes.
And you got the little bit of the alcohol on the nose too.
But I get like, I get corn. Kind of reminds me of mellow corn. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yes. Same type of thing.
We'll find out.
Well, it's not mellow corn because you came down here and looked at all my bottles and saw that I have a mellow corn.
He loves to do this. He loves to play the game of I'm going to figure out what the present is instead of just letting it be a surprise. He wants to try to be a sleuth and figure out what it is.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of this.
Well, also I've had mellow corn, so I've told you that I haven't had this before. So that also eliminates it.
All right.
That's not bad. Kind of getting vanilla graham cracker.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Sour green apple in there. And then it's super light on the finish. And then a little bit of spice comes in.
Well, I know what the proof is, so I won't say anything. I guess you could try to guess what the proof is.
It's under 100 proof. I would say
true.
like 90 to 95 is right around where I'm going to go.
Okay.
Definitely under 4 years.
Okay.
It is a bourbon.
Yeah, there's really not much of a finish there. It fades out pretty much right away. But it drinks pretty smoothly.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to guess, like off the top of my head what it was, I would say ancient age because it tastes like a really young Blanton's is what I get.
Okay, we'll see if you're right or wrong. It's not bad.
No, it's not. Like, again, for the price range, not bad. For $30, this would be a good starter bourbon, and it would be one you could mix in cocktails, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like when we started out my bourbon journey and our bourbon journey, we started with Woodford Reserve, which was a $60 bottle of a low proof that we weren't fond of. So you'd be better off spending the $30 on something like this to get used to the flavors and everything like that and learn to like it. Because I don't care who you are and I don't care how much you want to lie to people. When you first start into bourbon, wasting your money on really expensive, high-quality bourbon is stupid because you're not going to appreciate all the flavors. It's just, it's not, you're just not there yet. It's something you have to slowly work yourself into.
Just train the palate.
Right. It's just like
palate push-ups.
When you first drink beer, you don't jump into like chocolate milk stouts or espresso barrel-aged beer. Like you're not going to be able to handle that. So you start with Miller Lite and lower proof stuff that you can start to get used to those flavors, then build yourself into
and truly appreciate the good stuff. Huh?
Right, exactly. But I mean, it's very drinkable. It's no worse than actually this is better than the Bradshaw bourbon I had, which was like a $60 bottle, and
this is up there.
Yeah,
all right, I'm doing okay.
Right, this is. You could put this blind off with some celebrity bottles, and it would kick celebrity bottles butt.
All right. So you ready to open it up?
Yeah, let's see what it is.
Or wait, let me go ahead and read their notes before you open it. So it is 94 points.
Okay.
So again, rated highly above 90, so 94. Yeah. Pretty good.
I'm assuming Whiskey Advocate is where they get their ranking.
Well, this is from Wine Enthusiast.
Okay.
This bourbon finished with sherry cask staves, drinks almost like a rum. Brown butter mingles with banana bread like tropical fruit, nutmeg, maple and cinnamon, plus a lip-smacking lemon peel hint in the finish.
Does not drink like a rum.
You don't think so?
No.
That's kind of why I got it, because you've been talking about rums. I was like, ooh, this will be fun, kind of rum flavors.
We can drink some rum, and I'll show you what a rum flavor tastes like.
Okay.
There's no
Fair
Sugar
enough.
King.
Fair enough. I do get kind of some of the spices they mentioned. I don't quite get banana that they were talking about. But, a little bit of nutmeg, but we've had way spicier things. So the spice is kind of subtle. It will not jump out at you.
Yeah, I would have never picked out the sherry to it because I don't get any of the sherry notes, which is interesting.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. You get to open your present. Happy Valentine's Day, honey.
Going from a Peerless bottle to a $30 bottle.
All right.
All right. It is Winchester Double Oaked. Interesting. Yeah. So I would not have thought Double Oaked, though I guess, okay, so that's where they're saying the sherry cask staves come in, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Some of the reviews on Total Wine's website, people were comparing this to the Woodford Double Oaked. I mean, of course, they're saying that the Woodford Double Oak is better.
Yeah.
But it's hard to find in other places, so people have been getting this, and they say that it's a not bad runner-up to that.
Yeah.
So there you go. Maybe one day we'll compare them.
And it does say Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with no age statement. So if I remember right, that means it's got to be at least 2 years old.
Oh, just 2?
Or maybe 4.
I thought it was 4.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's got to be at least 4 because there's no age statement anywhere on it. So.
But color's very light.
Yeah.
90 proof. So not very high proof. But what's fun is it's from Kentucky.
Yeah. And it's drinkable. Like, I mean, there's people that
Absolutely.
say they can't drink certain things. It's still drinkable. It's different flavor. It's very young. It's sweet. But yeah, it's still drinkable.
So it's all right. I did okay?
Yeah, you did fine.
Well, it's very tough buying for someone that constantly buys things for himself.
Yep.
And you're getting very difficult to buy for because you have everything, and the things you do want are like unicorns. That would be so difficult for me to get. I'd have to be a magical fairy.
Let's be fair. So she did come home with another bottle from Total Wine the same night.
Well, yes.
But it's her bottle.
Well, yeah, one for him, one for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, Valentine's Day is about...
It's flowers. And
what
you
type
don't
of
like
flowers?
To buy me flowers.
Right, but what type of flowers?
Roses.
Roses. And she comes home with a 4 Roses barrel strength. And says, woo!
Very lucrative discovery. Yes. Well, so there was that too. That one was a little bit more expensive. Mm-hmm. This one was $27. So,
yeah,
really, not bad for $27.
No. Yeah, it'd be an easy start of the night. I mean, like I said, it's really not terrible.
I think, like you mentioned, kind of putting it perfectly, this would be a good starter one. Mm-hmm. Anybody that's getting curious with bourbon, you should definitely try this if you can find it. I mean, I don't know much about this or the distillery or anything. I don't know how easy it would be to find in other places. But
I mean, yeah, it says Owensboro Distilling Company, Owensboro, Kentucky. So this makes me think Green River, who they just came out with their own bourbon today, which is going to be $35 and aged 5 years. Is supposedly going to be one of the best buys of a $35 bourbon. I am super excited for it to finally hit shelves and try it myself. But yeah, so it's probably those guys they did contract distilling some of their stuff and put it in this and aged it. So
makes sense.
Yeah. So overall, great job. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, let us know in the comments below. Should we do stuff like this more often? I mean, I'm always for her just going
Let me go shopping.
Buying bourbon and bringing
I guess it is a win-win. Like, I get to go shopping.
Yep.
And surprise you.
And again, in the comments below, how many bottles of bourbon does she buy me from Total Wine before next door she stops in a DSW and gets herself something?
Some shoes.
Yep, just let us know. But yeah, thanks for watching. We always enjoy this. We enjoy sharing new things that people don't review as much as other people because we want to... It's not as much fun to share the unicorn bottles. Yeah, it helps the YouTube channel out, get a lot of clicks, but you guys are probably not going to be hunting unicorn bottles all the time. So finding little bottles like this that are worth going out and buying and giving a try or sharing with a friend that wants to get into bourbon, I think helps out a lot more. So
yeah, I would guess that since it sold at Total Wine, and Total Wine is a national chain, that they could supply this at other Total Wines pretty easily. So you could probably find it.
Yeah.
Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks.
We love you guys for being subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so we can get 1,000 and give away Chuck's bourbon.
Yeah, can't wait to see what you got me for Valentine's Day.
If I am still here after next week, you'll know I did good. Otherwise, it was great knowing you. Cheers.
See ya.